It's midday, and we are live. It's midday, and I feel so alive.
Oh
It's
yeah.
midday, time for lunch break. It's time for a piece of cake. Lunch break.
Nice. I like that. Is that our new
Well, I don't know.
is that our new jingle?
Kind of feel like we've needed one. That's what this live stream's been missing, isn't it?
Is that has that been the problem? I, I, I wasn't sure whether it was, content, lighting, length, me,
No.
you, but it's just we needed that music.
So that's always my question in the bedroom as well. I don't know if
What
the problem is content,
does this
lighting,
does this need a
length.
jingle? It's
A festive
bedtime.
jingle.
We're gonna make love. You're gonna love it. Yeah, I think that's the problem. God,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
could be.
adding us into the group.
Nice.
Mm.
Welcome. This is Dadsnet Lunch Break. Every Tuesday, every Friday, we go live on the Facebook page, on the YouTube, and in the Facebook group, the Dadsnet Facebook group, which if you're not a member of, get in there. There's some great conversation about parenting stuff and non-parenting stuff, and we'll get onto that a bit later.
Mm.
If you are joining us live, drop a comment, say hi, be a part of the conversation. That's the
Yeah.
point of this. We're in the community. We're talking to the community.
Oh shit.
We
Hold on.
wanna we wanna chat. What?
Right, that's muted.
What's muted?
Oh, I put this on live. Me and you. I'm watching
Got
you and
it.
me be me and you.
You you and I.
Confusing.
No.
Me and you.
Yeah.
You and I
He's
always
Al. I'm
and
Jack.
forever.
Cool. The structure's loose, isn't it, on these live
It's really
streams?
loose. It's really loose. The premise is that we simply have our lunch break, chatting, talking to each other about what's going on in our lives, what's going on in your lives when you comment. Marcus, Al actually has his lunch this time. Yes, I do.
What have you
And
got for lunch?
I've got a pesto and mozzarella sandwich.
Something red in there as well, is there?
Hold
Bit
on.
tomato or
Yeah,
bacon?
tomato.
Nice.
No, it's veggie.
Nice.
I've gone veggie today.
Oh, all right.
Hmm.
Well, congrats.
Yeah. No animals died in the making of this live stream.
That's actually true. I am eating pistachio nuts. Now, I have a problem with these. When you buy a bag of pistachios,
Yeah.
you buy, I don't know, 500 grams of pistachios, I don't know. How much of that weight is actually pistachio?
Hmm. Half?
The rest of it's just shell that you throw away. Why am I
Hmm.
paying for the shell? I don't need the shell.
Yes, but if you want them shelled, you'll have to pay
Yeah.
someone to shell them. So either way, it probably works out about the same price.
But
There's
why
a
don't
big
they come shelled? I can't find them shelled.
because someone has to.
Pre-shelled.
Yeah, someone has to. Then you have to pay someone to take the shells off, or a
I'll pay.
machine. Yeah, but then
I'll pay.
you're back at the same place. If it's
No.
yeah, if it's £10 for 500 grams, but they've got the shells on.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you then you want 500 grams of deshelled, it's still going to be
Mm-hmm.
the same price because you've had to pay
Which would be
someone.
£20.
No less. It'd be the same price, roughly.
I don't care about the price. I want the shells off my nuts. I want to eat them. I don't want to work for it.
Mm.
And if I have to work for it, I don't want to pay for shells.
Mm. Do you think that there is a genuine argument to say that if I had a cheese and marmalade sandwich, for example, that I made myself,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It would taste better if it was exactly the same, but someone else made it for me.
Mm,
I
I
mean,
don't know. I'm weird with food.
what?
People don't make sandwiches how I want sandwiches. No one makes a sandwich like I make a sandwich.
Really?
Do you know what else? Roast potatoes. There's never been, and this isn't even a humble brag. I've never had a roast potato as good as the roast potatoes I make.
Well, have you
Bold
ever
claim.
had my wife's?
Have I ever had your wife? Um,
No, my
not,
wife's.
not recently.
Any of them.
Take my wife, please. Um, no, I have never had her roast potatoes, but I'm not trying to be offensive, but they're not as good as mine.
Well, that we'll never know.
Mm. Or will we?
Well, no.
Maybe that's the Christmas staff party. We're having a roast potato off.
I think that the staff Christmas party is struggling as it is, Jack. I don't think we need to make. I don't think we need to make it any more dull or boring. Like we
If you're watching
basically.
live, say hello and tell me how you cook your roast potatoes. What's your tip? And I will give you my tips for perfect roast potatoes later on in the live stream.
John reckons
Yeah,
that
how's
roast
that for a
potatoes.
tease?
John says roast potatoes with garlic and pepper.
Okay, yeah. You getting fancy with it, John? Getting continental with your flavors, John.
John does strike me as someone who has a little bit of class in the kitchen. What?
You're not gonna
What?
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 Go on, eat it. I've got like a cheese straw or something, but
The cheese
it's
straw.
pretty long and bulbous at the end, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Really good.
Well, I'm soft now.
Wow.
Uh, as I say,
Excellent.
loose
Excellent. Welcome
format,
to
isn't
Lunch
it?
Break, guys. This is what we do. It's like we're in the
Welcome.
pub
We're 8 minutes
together.
in.
Yeah.
We're 8 minutes
Eight
in, and
minutes
we've
in.
spoken about
Jack's
roast
off.
potatoes, pistachios. I'm soft, and John's an
Oh, no.
ex-chef. That's where he's getting
Oh,
his
John.
roast potato recipes from. John, I don't mean to bash you, right? Maybe you're excellent at roast potatoes. Even restaurants, even chefs, I've not had roast potatoes as good as mine.
Well, I
They're
can't wait for
honestly,
this secret, Jack. Is it a recipe that's been passed
it's
down generation to generation to generation?
no. My mum makes crap roast potatoes. So I don't know where I got this from. Just just my own internal genius.
Trial and error.
Yeah, that's it.
When did they become so good?
But I don't know. I've been doing it for years now. But they like everyone goes like, oh, goose fat. Oh, I'm using the
No.
lard of a rare breed duck for my Christmas roast potato. You don't need that.
No.
Right, you want my secret now?
Yes.
Because I don't think anyone's hanging around for shit cooking advice from me for
No.
the next 20 minutes.
But there is 10 people watching, so could please some of those 10 just say hi in the comments and tell us where you're watching, where you're tuning in from. UK, US, wherever. Tell us. Jack,
Right, you
over
ready
to
for
you.
my roast potato recipe?
I'm ready.
Olive oil. Simple. Right. So you parboil them. You make sure you salt the water nicely.
Right.
Okay. Parboil them, but not too much. Like it's really key. You don't do them too much. Just until they're just soft to get a fork into. Right. Drain them into boiling hot oil that you've preheated in the oven,
You shake
but
and
just
fuck them.
olive oil.
Do you shake and fluff them?
No, I'm not
No?
shaking and fluffing.
All right.
Straight into that olive oil. More salt. You sprinkle more salt, right? Then you zhuzh them around in the oil with your spatula or whatever. In on the top shelf of the oven. 45 minutes. Give them a stir halfway through. That's it.
Jack,
It's so simple and they're so good.
There is not a single thing there that separates you from 98% of how people make roast potatoes.
Then why is everyone so shit at it? Why can't anyone make roast potatoes? Even my wife can't make roast potatoes as well as I do, and she does the same thing. I've got the knack. Right, John's given his recipe for it. Part boil, drain off and let dry best you can. Yeah. Mix with oil and garlic and pepper and air fry for 20 minutes.
Air fry? John.
Oh,
Whoa.
John.
Spoken like a true ex-chef. I don't think so. Sorry, John.
John, you're
Air
just giving the
fry?
game up. You're not an ex-chef.
Yeah. You're doing your Michelin star restaurant and secretly looking around, making sure no one's watching, and then you're going to quickly shove it in the air fryer? Bro. John! You're a fraud. John, you're a fraud.
John was a chef at Weatherspoons. It's like, do you know how to make a really nice risotto? Just chuck it in the microwave.
Yeah, open the packet, chuck it in the microwave. John, I'm not gonna lie. You've let us down there, John, and I appreciate you tuning into these, but you've let us down a little bit. John, in all fairness,
he's sticking with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
saying it's
double downing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. This isn't lockdown. We don't all need to use air fryers anymore.
No, air fryers are good. We do use ours
a
lot, by the way.
Can we just agree that's over?
Lockdown, yeah.
The air fryer rush is over.
Oh
no, lockdown's definitely over. The air fryer rush is over. I've put ours away.
Have you?
Yeah, you can't cook for a family of 4 in an air fryer.
No, but it's like those bits. Like if you're doing a pasta with bacon, for example, you could just chuck the bacon into the air fryer because you just need a little bit. Chuck it in, and then you add it into your pasta.
Or you could just put it under the grill. Because do you know what happens when you use an air fryer? You still have to wash it.
Ah. Not if you get those.
Unless you're skanky like you.
No, I use those like baking paper trays. Very good.
You could just use tinfoil in your grill.
Right, Jack. Speaking of other household items to move away from roast potatoes, they sound distinctly average. Not going to lie. There's nothing special. John's sound better, to be honest. At least he's doing something a little different. He air fries them with garlic and pepper. Yours are exactly the same as everyone has done for many, many years. But you have the magic touch. So let's just move away from that conversation for a moment. The secret recipe is there is no secret.
Do you know what the secret ingredient is, Al?
Yeah.
Love,
yeah. And your fingers.
Love.
Yeah. That's what you tell everyone.
Okay. Sounds like the bedroom.
Yeah, that's what the secret is.
And the same thing as everyone else, just my fingers.
Imagine going on a date. And be like, no, I know you've been fingered before, but not by these ones.
But not by these bad boys.
Yeah, it's like nothing you've experienced. No, like factually that's correct. but I can guarantee it's probably the same as everyone else. The other day, I was having this conversation with a good friend of mine over a little bit of soup for lunch one time. And I was explaining that I think that I could probably write, it'd be fairly short, but I think I could write a tutorial book on the lost art of
using your hands.
using your hands to pleasure a woman, right? And this conversation went on and on and on. Then I walked out of my house, and my car at the moment is so dirty because let's just like we live in the countryside a little bit now, so the roads that we're in is really like covered in mud and spray and stuff. It's been horrible weather. Anyway, the car is so dirty. He then wrote on the side of my car, "Mr. Finger." And I was like, a bit like Mr. Plow, you know, when in The Simpsons, and he's like, "Mr. Plow,
Yeah,
Mr. Plow." I was like, I'm going to have to start walking around going, "Mr. Finger, Mr. Finger." Probably not. God, it's awful.
Do you remember when we told the team that we were going to do these live streams and they were worried about what we were going to say?
Yeah. Like, why?
I
Like,
don't
what
think
were
they
they
needed to be
possibly worried about? I personally think that everyone watching, all 5 of them, are thoroughly entertained right now. Jack,
More
what I
than
was
that,
going to
thank
say
you.
was,
And we also put this on the Dadsnet podcast feed
yeah,
as a video. So if you're on Spotify, you can watch this back on Spotify.
yeah, exactly.
Or just listen to it as an audio podcast.
But you wouldn't get like the
and we have,
this.
and that's where we have lots more listeners and viewers.
Correct.
So don't downplay
Sorry.
the impact we're having in the community here.
That's true. That's true. If anyone does want any tips, like comment, email,
The
I
Dadsnet guide.
yeah. There is a couple. Unlike Jack's secret for roast potatoes, there is a couple of things that I think I do that other people don't.
We need to start doing like lunch break after dark or something because
Yeah,
because I don't think
want
we
to
can go as far as actually delving into technique here.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I genuinely looked round then and saw that puppet and thought about a demo. That wouldn't go well. That would get us cancelled. Guys,
Yeah.
we have to change subject before this goes real bad. So,
Well, I'm trying to pivot into talking about the Dadsnet community, but then
sorry.
you started talking about fingering, and I don't know how to do that now.
Sorry, I keep dragging it back. Right, let me just tell you this. I would love somebody sensible watching, or yourself. But the word sensible is a little ambiguous when you're concerned. But I need someone to tell my wife that like burning wood isn't cheaper than just flicking the heating on to 22 degrees.
I understand what you mean. Wood is expensive. We look
Yes.
at having it delivered every year,
Yes.
and I'm like, that's too much, isn't it? So what you need to do is fell your own trees and collect your own wood.
With your shirt off.
With your shirt off,
Yeah.
obviously. I don't fell my own trees, but we live in the countryside and there's woods and trees around all the time. So we make our family walks during the summer. We'll always try and bring back a huge branch that's fallen off a tree or something. And then I spend an afternoon just chopping up huge branches. And
then drying it.
That's my wood store. Yeah, you got to dry it for 2 years, but
how big how big is the branch?
Well, as big as I can carry. And bear in mind, if it's a long walk, I don't want to carry a huge thing back. But I might have a look near the car for some bigger bits. What's wrong with that? I think that's sensible advice.
So you know those guys who drive around in those vans with a cage on the back, and they're basically looking for scrap metal.
Yeah.
You're like that, but for wood.
Yeah, and like if you go to a National Trust place or something and you see some really good wood, I am like, do you think I can just it's near the car park? No one's using it.
Yeah. Do you have like a little
So
saw in your
just before we leave, I'm like, kids, grab some wood, shove it in.
run? Yeah. And the 80-year-old National Trust volunteer is saying, "Excuse me, sir, do you think you could not do that?" Yeah, I get it. To be fair, they increased the
Shut up,
subscription, didn't
Grandma.
they? Yeah, the annual membership went up last year, a couple of quid.
Yeah.
So
So
fair game, I think. Fair
yeah,
game.
if they're not selling it in the gift shop,
Yeah.
then it's free.
Yeah. In fact, if you've heard it here, right? On Dadsnet. If you pay a National Trust membership, you are entitled to fallen branches and fallen logs on National Trust land.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
No.
That's just like picking up a stick when you go for a walk.
Yeah, just a lot of them and bigger ones.
Like a big stick. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But don't chop a tree down.
No,
National Trust.
no, that's in the next tier of membership.
Okay, yes, yeah, the platinum membership.
Yeah, if you're wealthy enough to have platinum National Trust membership. Who's got National Trust membership now? I've got a National Trust membership, but I don't think many people do now. But for us, I think it's bloody brilliant. It's like £10 a month, and we can go anytime we want.
Which you're trying to get a sponsorship deal from them.
Well, maybe, but I'm just saying, like, when you've got kids,
it really is fantastic value for just £10.99 a month. You can
if they like, you need to look at where they are, because if you live where there's none for 50 miles, it's not worth it. But if there's like, we've got about 4 or 5 within half an hour of us, it's actually it's been really good, especially coming out of lockdown. That was insane. That was really, really good, because we'll just go there for the afternoon, just walk around the grounds, nicking sticks.
Yeah. Shall I tell you why we have a National Trust membership?
Please.
Because we go to National Trust places once a year and get there and go, ugh, got to pay for parking. Well, we might as well sign up for the membership.
Right.
And then you don't have to pay for parking.
Yeah.
So we sign up to it. And then we forget about it for the rest of the year. And then in 11 months' time, we cancel the membership and go, oh, we're not going to use that again. And then we go to a National Trust place again and sign up and forget about it. It's a really expensive way to pay for parking.
I would also question whether a traffic warden has ever been into a National Trust car park. I genuinely, I could be wrong, right? Let's put this out here. Marcus, clip this. Has anyone ever got a parking ticket from being in a National Trust car park? If a single person comments yes, I will be amazed.
And you will sign up to the National Trust for life.
Correct.
Damn
right.
I'm going to comment yes just to cost you money.
I will need proof. Proof will be required. But no one will be able to do it. Like, the people might say, yeah, I did once. Like, I don't believe you. I need a photograph of you in the middle of the arse end of nowhere car park. That's what I need.
Okay. There we go. Challenge.
There's no way. Issued. Do you think? I mean, the traffic wardens, like, they're everywhere in the town. They're not going to drive half an hour out into the middle of nowhere just in case someone doesn't have a National Trust membership.
What's you talking about? They'll be privately. Oh, I don't even know where to go with this.
Who's giving tickets? If it's not a county council traffic warden, who's giving tickets in a National Trust where you haven't paid for parking?
I bet it'll be run by one of those companies.
Oh, the
JNYCP parking or whatever.
NCP parking, bastards they are.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of those types of things. We'll get a message in the chat now. Going, oh, I'm one of those traffic wardens actually, and
you're a bastard.
And that isn't very supportive.
Jack, I'm not sure this live stream has gone that well. We've talked about fingering and we're calling followers bastards.
sometimes I feel like we're really well prepared and like there's a really good
Yeah.
there's a good flow to our live streams.
Do
And then sometimes this is just what the live stream is.
yeah. This
But
isn't dissimilar to
that's
what we would
the
generally
point,
do
isn't it?
if we were just chatting in the pub, though.
Yeah.
Which is why our wives will never double date us. Yeah, they call me Mr. Finger.
Which is is also why our wives don't respect our jobs. Because this is what we're doing for half an hour of the day.
Yeah, it's
When
a
I'm
lunch
like, no,
break.
I don't have time. I don't have time to do that odd job, Danny. No.
You're
I've
busy.
got the live stream to do.
Busy making content. Jack,
Busy
also
making memories for
memories
our
and content.
followers.
Jack, also, I know we meant
Yeah.
you did try to bring it back to the Dadsnet community at one stage, which was very valuable. Well done. Good job. Can you
Job good.
a
Job
job
good.
Yoda I am. Could you also tell me, we sometimes have a question, well, we always have a bit of a question, and I just feel like we should probably bring this back to actually answering some sort of question that popped up in the Dadsnet community.
But now we've gone so off topic, it doesn't feel quite right to answer a serious question from a dad.
Oh, was it a serious one?
Yeah.
Oh, oh right.
So I don't really want to do that now.
That's a curveball, because some of the other ones that you've shared is like, I've got cold feet, how do I warm them up? Like, so they haven't been that serious.
Yeah.
But this one's quite serious, is it?
Well, yeah, it is relatively serious. I'll tell you what, I'll take a screenshot of it and we can discuss it on Friday. How about that?
Okay. Give me the theme.
Right, I'm going to do another one. This is
Okay.
anonymous, right?
Amazing. These are the best ones.
It's a bloke. He's seen on the girlfriend's phone that she's been taking pictures of other men in the gym and sending the pictures to her friends on WhatsApp, saying what she would like to do with them. How should I respond? She'll be annoyed that I was looking in her phone.
Bro.
But doesn't that just sum up long-term relationships?
Yeah.
Like, you've got a real valid issue, but but she
Terrible.
will be annoyed that I looked at her phone.
Yeah, exactly. What does she want to do to
like
them?
me? I could do like me. I could do everything right in the house, but then Danny gets home and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I loaded the dishwasher right.
Yeah. That is long-term relationships personified right there. I think I've done everything right.
Yeah, I think it's you that was in the wrong, but I still might be.
Yeah, exactly. It's my fault you were cheating on me. What?
Anyway, so she's been taking pictures of guys,
right,
and sending the pictures to her friends, saying what she would like to do with them.
Yeah,
that's a bit.
What does she want to do to them? Because that bit of information that we don't have is quite integral to this story. Because if she said, I'd like to work out with him because he's quite muscular and I think he'd be a great PT, that's fine.
Yeah. Or this guy looks like he has the upper body strength to be a good kitchen fitter.
Exactly. Yeah. Although, due to him, we could supposition. The supposition of that statement is probably slightly more.
No, to do with them.
Oh, do with
saying what she would like to do with them.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Maybe one's like really good on the bike machine, and she'd like to go cycling with them.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go for a long walk on the beach with that guy. Actually.
Yeah. So I think this guy, anonymous, I think you're jumping to conclusions, unless of course you've got more information for us.
Yeah.
So let's just for a moment entertain the possibility that what she would like to do with them is a little bit nasty, a little bit kind of like bedroom orientated.
Well, or not.
No, but let's just pretend it is for the benefit of this guy.
Yeah.
What?
Fine. Okay. So what are you doing then?
Well,
how
like
should he respond? I'll be like, look, I know it's weird that I looked at your phone, but I did, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
And then she go, I can't believe you looked through my phone. You go, well, you know what? I had a sneaking suspicion there might be something to look at.
Yeah. And there
Something
was.
made him look through her phone.
Yeah. Also, let's deal with these issues separately. So I'm happy to address the conversation about looking at your phone. Okay, we can talk about that, but let's park it just for a moment and let's talk about you wanting to have your way with these gym men. Let's talk about that first, because the outcome of that conversation could impact the fact I looked at your phone.
Yes.
Well, also, I mean, I'm going to play a bit of devil's advocate here, but like, if you're just texting your mate, I mean, I'm going to level with you. I have probably sent you a picture of Susanna Reid and said, "Wow."
Why would you
Probably.
admit that? Why would you admit that in a
Susanna
public
Reid,
forum?
bro.
No, I don't care who it is. This is a public forum where your wife might watch.
She knows about Susanna. She's on my free pass list.
Fine.
Yeah.
My
But
free pass list. I'm trying to tailor to be more realistic, like people I might actually meet.
what, like the girl next door? Or...
Yeah. Over
Yeah.
across the road.
Yeah. Your sister.
My sister.
No, your sister's on my list. I meant that you would say Danny's sister.
Great. Very funny.
Brutal. Walked into that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Look, realistically, if you don't have trust in your relationship, like, it's kind of gone at that point anyway. And
Yeah.
the fact that someone would do something that would bring that trust into question, I think, is probably the problem in the first place. As well as like there's kind of, I mean, it sounds as if this relationship is kind of not gonna work unless they make some fundamental changes and commitment and kind of trust issues. He clearly doesn't trust her for whatever reason. She's clearly giving him reasons to not trust her. So, like, I would probably go back to basics and I don't know, but also like there is an element here where kind of nip it in the bud, like, or just do something. Letting that fester, you're just kind of wasting away. Like, if that relationship isn't right, just bin it off and go somewhere else and go on your own, find yourself, find a new relationship, whatever you need to do. Don't waste your time on a relationship that isn't going to go anywhere. But I think we don't talk about this with our partners very much. And I'm not talking to us. As a species, we don't ever just sit our wives down or our partners down or our husbands down and say, look, I don't trust you. The gym guys are quite handsome. Shall we just...
Yes. And if you are dumping your girlfriend and looking to start a new relationship, I know a guy who's got some great tips on fingering. He's Al.
Or rather...
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that was a very visual gag if anyone is listening on podcast.
Yeah, I think this episode needs to just be podcast.
I think we're done. Just for today.
I'm sorry.
Regroup and try again Friday.
Jack, I feel really bad. I think I overstepped the line a little there. Oh God. That will not be clipping out. That won't be clipped. Hell no. Also, I think live streams actually get deleted after a while as well. Like, Facebook deletes them after about 10 days or something.
Right, fine. So if you want proof of Al's finger gestures, make sure you screenshot that.
It's like Spock, isn't it?
The live stream.
It was just doing Star Trek.
Yeah.
I was just doing Star Trek.
Yeah. Live long and prosper.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Jack. Well,
Right, we're done.
I am thankful that you have just taken it worse than I took it. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.